Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon and welcome to a very, very, very special episode. Matter of fact, episode 0, episode 1, Impact Players. For those of you who don't know, let me explain you. Every single Tuesday at 4 p.m. Central, this is the launch. This is so cool. This is the launch of my podcast, and it's going to be called, and it is called, Impact Players. Let's just talk for a second. Who, what, where, when, how. Who is me. I'm going to be your host of the most, Akbar Sheikh. Y'all know a little bit about me. If you don't know about me, what can I tell you? Born in San Francisco, raised in Connecticut, currently living in Dallas. Does that matter? I don't think so. But anyway, listen, not too long ago, I'll give you the elevator pitch of my history. Look, 50 pounds overweight, addicted to anything you can think about, toxic relationships, married to the devil, had no why, wasn't spiritual, completely broke as a joke, hated what I did, failed in many businesses, ended up in the hospital half dead from partying too much, didn't die, transition story to hero portion. Figured out some stuff, didn't die, was given a second chance in life, took advantage of it, lost 50 pounds, went organic, dumped all my toxic relationships, got rid of all my bad habits, cold turkey, started becoming spiritual, started looking for my why. I forgot, I used to live in an electrical closet too. Hard to forget. All that stuff. Figured out all these things, made all these changes, opened my mind, discovered my very profitable skill set of storytelling and value-based, relationship-based marketing, webinars, videos, ethical principles of persuasion. Ended up doing some really cool things. We've helped 8 funnels hit 7 figures, a bunch of them hit 6 figures, traveled all over the world, spoken on stage all across the world, been on top podcasts, covers of magazines, blah, 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 blah. Bought some fun toys. Now I have a house. Hibada, habada, hubada, habada. Don't really care about all that, materialistic stuff. What's really been cool is that we've been able to positively impact tens of thousands of lives, thousands and thousands of lives all around the world. Probably more, to be honest with you. We do what we do, honestly, for our philanthropy. We are big into sponsoring orphans, giving the gift of vision to the blind, and providing clean water for those who don't have any water. That's my coolest thing of my whole journey, is that before I was the one who needed help, and now, and we all need help at all times, but now we are trying to help the world. We're trying to empower experts. We're empowering entrepreneurs to maximize their profitability and impact. We are empowering experts to maximize. We are empowering experts to maximize profitability and impact. In other words, we're helping you make more so you can give more to your favorite communities, families, and favorite charities, hence making the world a better place. Does that make sense? So that's who we are. Now, what? This is the Impact Players. What is this going to be? Every single week, this is the first one, so I'm just explaining to you what it is. Every single week, starting next week, live or in the podcast world, we are going to interview a superstar. Someone who's crushing it, not just some Tom, Dick, and Harry who woke up today and decided, hey, I'm a digital marketing expert. No. Amazing guests only. People who are crushing it, and we're going to interview them. And not some hee-hee-ha-ha interview, but let me tell you something. A real interview where we're going to get to the bottom of stuff. I'm very inquisitive by nature. People are like, we're going to the moon. I'm like, why? To see, and they're like, to see what's up there. I'll be like, why? Maybe there's technology that can save lives. Why? I've always been very inquisitive as a kid. Why? I'm not afraid to ask the uncomfortable questions. I'm not afraid to be persistent. I'm not afraid to do whatever I need to do to get the answer. And I'm going to get the answer for us. And what's the question? What's your secrets to scaling? What's your secrets, all the success you're seeing? And most importantly, how has impact driven your business? What has impact done for your business? Like for me, my number one secret, you'll ask some people, what's your number one secret? They're going to say, oh, I'm a bot expert. That's my secret. Or, oh, I'm a Google SEO expert. That's my secret. If you ask me, what's my number one secret? Dude, all that stuff's easy. If you ask me, my number one secret has been giving. The highest ROI on the planet I've ever seen, way bigger than real estate, stocks, cryptocurrency. All that stuff has been giving. So that's the kind of people we're going to interview, is people of crushing it, but they've used, impact has been a big part of their business, and is the catalyst, is the North Star for their business. It's why we do what we do. So we're going to interview other like-minded people and my goal is to interview people who are doing way better than me. I'm talking like we're going to have people, we're going to have people in the same world, we're going to have people doing making like $100 million. I want to have like superstars here. Okay. Why am I doing this? Is for that to spread, because here's the thing, guys, check this out. All major religions, right? All major religions, for example, you read some of their books. You read any major religion, any one of the top major 3 religions, for example's sake, you read their holy books. Here's primarily one of the core things they're saying. At the end of the day, one can argue, if someone had to summarize some of these great books in one sentence, some might say, bottom line, be good, go to heaven, be bad, go to hell. That's one way to summarize, okay? It's one way to summarize. Obviously, you can't summarize a very thick book. I don't mean to be disrespectful. I'm just trying to give an example, right? Well, for me in business, there's the tactical stuff, there's the strategy stuff, but honestly, a lot of it is the giving portion, the mentality. I think 90% of it is the giving, the mindset, the attitude of servitude, But that's it. That's the end of the story. But you go to church or a mosque or a synagogue every week, and you have a sermon every single week because they have to pound this point in your head. Be good, go to heaven. Be bad, go to hell. They have to pound this in your head because I can't just say it once and, all right, peace, I'm out, we're going to go watch Netflix. I have to present this knowledge to you in different ways, from different perspectives, from different people, because then it'll enter your head eventually. Do you see what I'm saying? I might say, like for example, my brother, I was trying to teach him a lesson on how to treat vendors really well. He wasn't listening to me. My buddy told him the same exact thing, and he listened to my buddy because my buddy presented it in a different way. So, spoiler alert, the main focus of this podcast is to teach you how the most profitable, most amazing, best thing in the world you can do is to give and to create positive impact in this world. But I'm going to have to give it to you at all different angles, from all different experts and all different industries. And don't get me wrong, in the process, I'm going to show you how to make a ton of money, okay? But that's really the crux of it, okay? Why am I doing a podcast? It's very time consuming. Don't get me wrong. I have to sit here it's not just the hour, it's the prep, it's the pre, it's the post, it's the marketing, it's the habara, hibara, hubara. Listen, I think it's a message worth spreading. This is what I'm passionate about. What happened with me is my accountant sent me a letter one year, and they're like, hey, we're really proud of you. You seem to donate a lot. And I was like, I think you got to look at the numbers again. We don't donate that much. We try to donate around about 10% of gross. And they're like, no, we got the numbers right. And these people specialize in doing like accounting for online marketing or for online entrepreneurs. Like, other people don't do that at all. Like other entrepreneurs, they don't do anything like that. It felt like someone punched me in the stomach with like the world's heaviest fist. I was like, oh my God, really? That's my number one secret. That's the quickest way to success. That's the quickest way to happiness. That's the quickest way to being content. Everyone's suffering so much from anxiety. I know I did. I had crippling anxiety disorder for years. Giving money or time or effort. People have the wrong definition of giving. Okay, I'm giving a TEDx talk on that, but giving is really got very little to do with money. It's really about giving you. But anyway, spreading your light. Everyone's got a God-given talent. Spreading that talent. Okay. But when they told me that, I was on a mission. I was like, okay, all right, people don't know, I guess. I got to go tell them. I got to go tell them the real secret. So that's why we're out there spreading it. We're going to be getting a lot of people. We're going to be spreading it to a lot of audiences. And another reason, if you want complete transparency, why we're doing a podcast, it's good for business. What does that mean? We're going to have amazing guests with a lot of followers. So let's just say next week I have a guest, whatever, he's got 50,000 followers, whatever. Well, we're going to have him email his list and be like, hey, dude, I just did a podcast, Impact Players on Akbar's thing. His audience is not going to watch our podcast, and some of those people are going to join us. They're going to start following us. They're going to like some of the things I've had to say on the podcast. They're going to start following us. This is business, guys. Every day you should be building your list, cultivating your list, monetizing your list. So it's a good growth strategy too. So we're doing a few things. We're going to be spreading a lot of love, a lot of light, a lot of impact, teaching people that the way to really win professionally, in business, contentment, financially, is through impact, creating positive waves of impact all across the world, and how to do that. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to be increasing our audience. We're going to be cultivating our audience, and all these things. Then you do exchanges. They're going to come on my podcast. I'm going to go on their podcast. That's how it works, by the way. The value exchanges, the giving of time, of exchanging of time. So that's who the podcast. That's where every Tuesday at 4 p.m. CST, right here. That's the where. That's the when. And how. It's just me talking here on this Yeti mic and looking at you. That's it, guys. And I promise you, listen, I don't want to waste anyone's time. I value my own time a lot, and I really trust and respect your time as well. So believe me when I tell you, it's going to be quality people, quality content without the fluff. We're going to get right to the point. And in other words, guys, we're going to really show you. And by the way, guys, here's another thing. I've been on a lot of podcasts. All due respect, a lot of them stinky stew, boring. That's why I don't do a lot of podcasts now, because they were so boring, asking the same templated questions, a lot of fluff. Tell me about your story. Well, what do you think that people can do that they can be more like? I mean, just like dumb, generic questions that are not helping people. So we are going to try to ask real questions to really get actionable knowledge for you that you can implement right away. Not just theory, but things you can implement right away to increase your bottom line and to increase the amount of impact that you make in this world. In other words, guys, you're an expert. My mission is to help you monetize your expertise, maximize your profitability and impact. All right, guys? So I'll see you here next week. Thank you so much. I can't do this without you guys. Lots of love. Peace.